Hi all, I'm Jeanette Keynes from Jewelry Arts Inc. In this video, I'm going to show you how to safely set those stones with really sharp corners, like a princess cut, you know, anything with that real sharp peak that can be very intimidating and very nerve-wracking because you don't want to break your stone. But I'll show you exactly how to do it using my master setting tool set. So I just want to show off this beautiful bezel. Take a look. It's all ready to set. Now, all the hard work, or 99% of it, has already been done. You did a beautiful job making your bezel, nice and tight. The height is good, so that basically the bezel is just above the girdle. You know, we've got it all taped down, so basically we're ready to set. Now, when you're doing things with real points like this, it can be a little stressful. So I'm going to show you how to do it. So what you don't do, which is just as important as what to do, you don't really take your setting tool and put it absolutely at the point and mash in. Because you can break the point. Even if you have a very hard stone like a diamond, if they're cut to a really sharp point, they're very vulnerable to breaking. So you don't want to do that for that reason. Also, it'll sort of dull the point, you know what I mean? So it won't really look good in the end. So normally what I'm doing, I'm going to take my tool, I'm going to use the bezel roller. And as you know, I'm sure, in the palm of your hand with your thumb and your forefinger on both sides. I'm going to keep my elbow up in the air so the tool's at 45 degrees. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to hold the stone in place and I'm going to put it a molecule to the side. Hopefully you can see what I mean. I'm going to put it just a hair to the side and I'm going to press in and like roll out. What I really want you to visualize is like, if this is the point, I'm sweeping the extra metal away from the point. And you go from both sides back and forth and get that extra. You never want to work in here and push extra metal toward the points. Because once those fuckers get in there, it's weirdly almost impossible to get it out. So sweep that bezel, okay? So you see what I mean? I put it over to the side and I press in and roll it out, okay? And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Get this up here and press in and roll it out. You see what I mean? And what that's going to do, we'll keep going, but that's going to give you a beautiful setting, you know what I mean? Nice sharp points, and you won't risk breaking your stone. Both very important activities. So normally I'm going to work this one till it's more or less done, and then I'll go to the one across, and then we'll do the other ones. But that's really the most important concept. Don't take this and smush it right down on there. It's dangerous, and it doesn't give you a good look. So really it has no advantages. Okay, you see what I mean? How I'm just rolling it out? And of course, anytime you're setting a faceted stone, you are going to keep checking from the side, because always remember, like before it's set, it's just in there, you know, kind of wiggling around. And if you don't check, it's possible that it kind of scooches up, and it's no big deal if that happens. You just take your Jewelry Arts Tools brand dies. Wait,
dowel.
Jewelry Arts dowel. So you got dies on the brain. And press it back in place. But if you don't notice and you keep going, that's when, you know, you can have problems, okay? So you just kind of like, nice level and keep going, okay? And the thing of it is too, once you're done with the points, there won't be that much less left to do. You'll just have a little bit right in the center. So I'm gonna flip it around and do the other point.
And you're pressing on the stone?
I'm pressing to hold the stone down, because especially when you're setting a faceted stone, it's resting in there on the inner bezel. It's like jiggly, you know what I mean? It's not going to really behave itself until it's set a little bit more.
Pressing it into the inner bezel.
Yes, exactly. Okay. Put that there. I'm going to press and roll out. You see what I mean? It just really, it'll maintain the beautiful shape, which is what you want. Because I mean, you know, it's not so much of a big deal doing like a round or an oval. If you've done it once or twice, you're like, okay, I got this. But once you get to the point of doing the ones with the sharp points, it can be a little stressful.
Yeah.
So if you do it this way, I promise you'll be fine. Okay, so I just want you to work on this. You see what I mean? Roll it out.
Okay.
And roll it out, and then you'll do the other two sides, and then we'll just keep working to make sure it's all nice and tight. But really, it's all about the points. Once you have the points in place, the rest of it is no big deal at all. Okay? Yay!
Yeah, that was nice.
So just to show off a little progress shot of Linda's work on this bezel, which is looking good. So you see how these nice corners are getting in there nice and tight. Love it. So yeah, just keep going. You're doing great.